Introductions first. My name is David. That's where the D Superhawk comes from. And I've just started to do this whole motovlogging thing. I've recorded some footage already, and quite honestly, I don't know. I don't know how much anything decent I've got, and I'm still working out the bugs as far as camera placement and how distance, you know, what I can see with my eye compared to what I can see on the frickin' camera. So anyway, this is something I'm gonna start doing. I'm older than a lot of the motovloggers. I mean, there are some that are the same age as me, maybe a little bit older than me even, out there, but compared to the majority of them, I'm gonna ride around and see what I can see in the sometimes unbelievable community that is Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I ride a 1998 Honda Superhawk, which actually I just purchased not too long ago. I used to have a Honda Magna, year 2000, that was hit by a truck and it was destroyed. That Honda Magna is what I've ridden for the last 12 years. So getting on a super sport or a sports bike was a new experience, and quite honestly, I'm still getting used to it compared to riding that Magna. So yeah. I don't know how much I'm going to talk. I don't know how often I'm going to do these vlogs. I do know that while I'm posting stuff on to YouTube, I will be also not just motovlogging, but I'll also have some of the record and document, you know, like what I am doing to the bike, because again, this is an 18-year-old motorcycle that has 18 years worth of wear and tear on it. I'm going to replace the seat cover, I'm going to replace the fairings eventually. When I do that, I'm probably going to repaint it. It's going to be pretty much a whole other bike at that point. Yeah, redo the wheels. First thing I'm going to do is get new grips for it, because I'm not used to such narrow grips. So yeah, that's the plan. A little bit about myself. I'm not from Omaha. I was born and raised in the South. I joined the Marine Corps when I was younger. Ended up moving here in 2008. So, other than that, I got a wife and kid and all that good stuff. I'm not rich by any means. I work for the government, so that's the thing. I work at night, so I'll have a lot of vlogs going to and from work, where going in will be dark because I'll go to work at midnight. I get off at 8 in the morning. But you get to see some fucked up drivers, man, when you're coming home in the morning during morning rush hour traffic. I tell you what. I was going to record tomorrow. I have a friend of mine that's coming into town. He drives trucks, and he's coming into town tomorrow morning. But unfortunately, due to the weather, I probably won't be riding the bike tomorrow. More than likely, I keep doing this stuff, there will be videos of me riding in the rain. I get caught riding in the rain coming home from work quite often. But so yeah, this is what it's gonna be. I don't know shit about editing video or anything like that, so So initially, I'm probably gonna have some pretty crappy edited videos. Mostly just, I don't know, I have to figure out some kind of intro, but it's pretty much just gonna be me getting on the bike and me being on the road, and I'll try to cut out any awkward pauses or areas where I've ridden long distance without saying a damn thing, or if I said shit that I don't want to put on the internet. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be quite a bit of shit that I say that, not that I won't put on the internet, but quite a bit of shit that I say that's going to offend people. So that, it is what it is. I really don't give a fuck. It's just who I am, you know. I don't know how much stuff I'm going to talk about when it comes to politics. It's funny because the biggest problem I have a lot of times with YouTube when people talk about certain things is, I don't know, there's certain subject matters that deserve discussion, you know, not just a statement put out there and that's it, I guess. I don't know how to say it. There's a lot of things that people put out there on the internet that isn't just a blanket statement that really deserves some conversation. And that's something I think would be awesome, is if at least something of what I put out there on the internet starts conversation. The other thing is, one of the things I do love, because at least for me, I had friends of mine that said that I should start recording everything I do, recording my rides, because just the fucked up shit you see when people driving around and acting like fucking idiots. I do cuss, by the way. Yeah, figure that out. But, anyway, people say I should record stuff, so I started looking on YouTube and stuff to find out if I can find people recording, because I knew people recorded themselves doing everything. But I didn't know how much of a moto-vlogging community there was out there until, hell, a month ago, when I first started looking into this stuff. And holy shit, a fairly decent-sized community out there. So I've been watching a lot of videos, and there's certain things I'm definitely going to have to look at and figure out, such as the whole, I noticed that their sound is so much better. I don't know exactly how they do that. What else? The bouncing of my camera, man, holy crap. Like I said, I've gotten some footage, and it seems like their video footage is so much more stable than mine. But yeah. So, ooh, Hayabusa. I have a friend of mine that has a Hayabusa. Anyway, you'll see him on some of my videos, I'm sure. I do a lot of riding by myself. Not that I really don't like riding with other people, it's just I do like riding by myself too. There are some people I ride with. I have like I said, the friend that has a Hayabusa, I go ride with him. I have a friend of mine has a Can-Am Spider that I've ridden with a few times. He has a Spider due to the fact that he was in the Air Force, and one way or another he ended up hurting himself. He had nerve issues with his legs, and so there are times when he would be riding. He used to have an Interceptor, and there would be times when he would ride, and all of a sudden his legs would just go numb, and just dump his bike, you know, which you don't want to do that shit, right? That sucks. So he ended up getting a Can-Am Spider, and he has it all, you know, he's had paint done to it and stuff like that. Made it his own, which is great. much longer he's going to be how much longer he's going to have that spider. So you might see him and his bike on here. He's also the bassist for a band. It's a local band here in Omaha. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. But yeah, so this is going to be my new thing. I don't have a few hobbies. My motorcycle is less of a hobby. It's more of a way of life. I love riding my bike. Anytime I can be on my bike, I'm going to. And gaming is another one. I love gaming of all kinds. And then now I'm gonna start this whole motovlog thing, you know. My wife doesn't understand why I want to do it, which I'm fine with that. The fact of the matter is something I've tried to explain to her when it comes to me being on a bike. I often say that, you know, me being on my bike is like it's where I feel peace. You know, it's about the only time I feel at peace. It's my church. It's my place of zen, so to speak. You know, and hell, half the time when I'm riding my bike, I'm talking to myself anyway. This is where I work my shit out. This is where I talk about what's going on in my life. When I try to keep myself going. You know, 'cause everyone has their issues as you go through life. Not a lot of people are going to put it out there on the internet, which I don't know if I will either, honestly, my issues. But there's a lot of things. It's like the fact that motivating myself to finish school. Good Lord. I just, at the end of last year, I went through a bachelor's program and stuff, and, you know, I mean, this is years after. I mean, me and the guy I went to school with, me and this other dude, we were the two, generally, in most cases, we're the two oldest motherfuckers in the classroom. And alright, let's go. Stick boy. But yeah, like trying to motivate myself to actually finish my school, things like that. It's all done on my bike. Any type of self-reflection for me normally comes with me being on my bike. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna cut out some of I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna cut out, you know, any of the dead space I have. I'm gonna cut out any of the flubs I may have had, which I don't know if I've had any. I don't know if I've recognized the ones I have had. so yeah. So yeah, pretty much as I ride, I'm just going to talk about shit that occurs to me at the moment, and we're going to see how well this all works out. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about before, good Lord, I'm all over the place today. One of the other things that I think would be great, if there's anything that I want to come out of a motovlog channel, mine, or actually when it comes to my hopes and dreams for other people's motovlog channels, is inspiration, man. If you can inspire, or if I can inspire one person to get off of 4 wheels and get on to 2, then your motovlog is successful, as far as I'm concerned. You know, if you can inspire some kid that's, you know, too young to ride, I'll say too young to ride, as far as I'm concerned, you're never too young to ride, as long as you have cool enough parents to get you a small bike. But, you know what I'm saying, if you can inspire one kid, man, to get out there and get a bike, and learn to ride, and ride moderately safely, mean, you know, I'm not saying you gotta be, you know, everyone's gonna do their thing, you know, just put it like that, you know. If you can inspire someone to ride and not be a complete fucking hooligan, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I love riding motorcycles, and like I said, the last one I had for 12 years. I don't have a lot of money to throw around, you know, and all that, but I love being on my bike. And if you can inspire one person to go out, get on a bike, and ride, and not be a total douchebag about it, and that's awesome, you know. Ride moderately safely, not be one of these fucking tards that go around terrorizing a fucking community because they think it's fucking fun. Just going, I mean, I'm talking about going out and enjoying life, you know. Yeah, so that's what I want. That's what I'd like to see out of this. It's just one person get inspired enough to go out and get on a bike. You know, I watch a lot of other motovloggers now, both male and female. I think it's fantastic. You know, and that's my big thing. That's the thing that I think would be awesome, is just one person to be inspired to ride. This place is packed today. Holy shit. I say packed. I mean, any car down here for me is packed. I mean, I've been down here and there's no one down here. Well, I was going to stop there and take some shots of the bike. There's so many people. There's a Standing Bear Lake in Omaha. I may go out to, I may have to wait. Maybe I'll get some decent shots of the bike at somewhere else. There's a Mahoney State Park. I can go to that. That has a decent lake and some decent vestiges. Yeah. So yeah. And also, as far as the commentary and my voice and how I talk and everything, that is hopefully something else that will improve. Again, I don't mind talking in front of groups. It's funny how talking on a camera is different than talking in front of a group. It's not that I'm worried about talking in front of a camera, it feels like there's no feedback and there's no life to it when I'm talking to it. So it feels like I don't give enough life to it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to record these and post these regardless. I figure, I mean, realistically, if 5 people watch this video, it'll be amazing. Oh, I love the sound of this bike too. That's another thing I love about this bike. Good Lord, it does. As my wife says, it does not sound like an angry chainsaw. This thing is a beastly sounding motorcycle. Girl's house, nice day for walking around. I'm gonna have to get a new helmet too. That's another thing I'm gonna have to do. There's another motovlogger, Walterific, that he has a really cool. I like the style of motorcycle helmet he has. It's more of a, like a, I don't know, almost like a dirt bike style, like a adventure touring style. I don't know. I like the way it's shaped. I like the way it looks. He does all kinds of weird shit to his helmet, which I think is really cool. And I might attempt to not really replicate his, but use his as inspiration for something that I do. My friend of mine has that Hayabusa. He also has a really a nice little route that he likes to take. I've taken it with him once before when I first got this bike. I'll probably talk to him and look at going riding with him and trying to get a little bit of footage of us taking a couple turns around that place and around that route of his, and see about yeah, getting some footage from there, because there may be some shots of my bike over there along the, I think it's called the Platte River, and yeah, that place has some really good footage, really good scenery, and some okay twisty turnies. You know, again, I'm not, I mean, if you're gonna have a bike like this, you might as well put some twisty turnies, you know.